Okay. Audio.
Watch out! Are you okay? Oh! I'm so sorry, that's my fault.
It's okay. Hi, shark.
Wait.
Very nice.
Can we restart?
Yes. Hi, shark. And I mean that in a singular sense because you're alone. Today, I present to you a business opportunity and a potential investment from you for my dream desk. Now first, why do I want to build a desk? 99% of content creators will go through a phase of customizing and developing their perfect desk setup. They will then proceed to make a content about making the said desk setup, thus justifying the physical, emotional, and financial commitment as an investment for the future as a content creator. This is an example image of a YouTube thumbnail of someone making their desk setup better. Now, the vision. I have used my expertise in 3D modeling to show you a visual representation of what the desk will look like.
Oh my God.
Brother, this guy stinks!
It is my first time using Blender, and I did not have time to figure out on how to add textures to the item.
Like this.
As you can see, it will be an L-shaped desk like this. And now for the elephant in the room, or should I say, shark in the room. Because you're a shark, big Shark Tank. How much will this cost? And this is a meme of a child depicting of a real life Shark Tank episode. And I jokingly wrote, I'm seeking $1 million for 1% of my company.
He's an idiot. He's a con artist.
So I will break down the cost of each compartment. I will first preface that I will be utilizing my current desk and simply make an extension of it. So first, I will buy an IKEA desktop of the same color, but it comes out to be about $40.
Bring her here.
Next, we will need additional legs for the desk, and we calculated that 3 would be suffice, and they are $10 each, which makes it $30. So, in conclusion, the total cost for this desk will be about $112. And as a final plea to you, my shark, I've found an audio that is relevant to this situation. I don't know why the fuck it's taking so long to load. That was just me saying please. Thank you. Would you like to state your verdict for this investment?
Yes, I was on the fence, and then you showed Sabrina Carpenter. That sold me. My decision is yes.
He's an idiot. He's a con artist.
Okay, so this morning I just visited the crafters market here in the area. It's a nice little cute market, kind of like a farmer's market, but specifically for like craft items. And I got permission to film videos there, so I got to interact with all the vendors, and then they were all so lovely, and all the craft work that they do is just beautiful. And I was hoping to capture some of the community aspect and like this underrated, I would say a little bit more less known artists around the area. So it was a great pleasure to meet everybody that was there. And now we are packing up to head to Utah because that's the only area that has a IKEA nearby. But however, the reason that we're actually going to Utah is to see my very first music concert. I don't know if this comes out as a surprise, but I've never been to a concert of a musician before. So I'm going to David's concert. I've been a fan of him for quite a while, and I heard that he was coming to Utah, so I was like, oh yeah, I'll go. So the concert is tonight, and then tomorrow morning I'm gonna go to IKEA to grab all the materials that I need for the desk. So let's get moving. That was cringe as fuck. Alright, I just had to throw something. So you mean to tell me that the very first and only artist that I go watch the concert for just committed a crime? I mean, it really couldn't have been the worst possible timing. A couple of days before the concert in Salt Lake, there was the first part of the news did come out saying that there was a Tesla, all that stuff, and everybody was like, no, can't be, it can't be. And I was worried that the concert was gonna get canceled, but I guess luckily, I don't even know how to describe this, it didn't get canceled. So I had fun and enjoyed the concert, and just like the lyric for one of the songs, in the back of my mind, he didn't, I mean, he didn't do it though, but he might have, maybe. I was in denial, you could say. But you know, like a week later, a bunch of other stuff came out, and now he's canceled, I guess. So unlucky. And I guess just to make it clear, just because I went to this concert and had a good time doesn't mean I condone what he did, and I also don't, you know, necessarily support him anymore, I guess. Oh, I love this music. I liked him as a person. I liked him. So I'm not necessarily going to include any footage from the concert itself. I don't even know what to say anymore. Just unlucky. You know, skill issue. Just don't kill people and don't date a minor. It's that easy. Just go for someone older. Like it's better. You know, yeah. Anyways, let's move on.
It shows like if it's like super.
It's just whipped cream.
Literally make this.
Okay, so I pretty much got everything I need for the desk. The extra desktop, the shelf that I wanted to add. I also got some drill bits and the wooden dowel pin so I can connect the tabletops together. And a little bit of change of plans. Initially, I was gonna get 3 extra legs, but then I realized I have this IKEA drawer that I had since my childhood. And a lot of times they use this drawer as like support legs. So instead of buying more legs, I'll use this guy as support for this guy and take the old legs that I have and then use it for the new desktop. So I pretty much only had to buy 1 extra leg and I saved some money. And since I saved that money, I guess I get to spend it. So I bought this like wall panel thing where you can hook stuff on top and make it like a storage kind of area, and I plan to use that for like camera gear and stuff. So the moment of truth is finally here. I'm gonna start building it. I have no idea if it's gonna go well or not, but if something goes wrong, I'll figure it out then. Okay, so I'm doing a little dinner break with some leftover pasta, and I'm realizing now it's quite difficult doing woodwork because you have to be very precise. And I realized that I did the measurement wrong on the thing, so I'm gonna have to re-measure it. But this is actually the scariest part because the hole that I drill has to perfectly align with the pin that I'm going to put in, and if not, the desktops are gonna be crooked. So hopefully I don't mess up. I'm gonna be as precise and accurate as possible. You know, bring out my inner dropout engineer skills. But so far, nothing's gone wrong yet. Okay, moment of truth. Okay, so I managed to drill 3 holes on the side of this desk, and the pin does fit perfectly. So all I gotta do is make sure that the other desk has the holes aligned perfectly. I mean, it's probably the hardest part, so good luck to me. Okay, so teeny tiny problem. I found out that the center of the table is hollow. So once I dig a certain amount, it's just a bottomless pit inside. So it's not too big of a problem. I just gotta make sure that when I stick the pin in, it doesn't like fall in or whatever. Well, I'm just gonna keep drilling and then we'll find out if it will be aligned or not. I'm still really scared about that because if it doesn't align, the entire thing is kind of ruined. I guess before I drill more holes in, I should make sure that it actually aligns on the first hole, on the middle one. It definitely isn't like enough to like be balanced on its own. It'll definitely like sink if I just let it be like that. So I think if we just drill the other 2 holes and add the legs, I think the weight should be able to support itself. So I think it's okay. It's looking good. 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 Okay, let's see if it aligns. Okay, so all I gotta do now is attach the legs and we're pretty much done. Okay, so critical mistake. I realized that when I was aligning the desks, I was looking at it upside down because I decided to, and I didn't account for the fact that if you flip it back the normal way, it's the wrong direction. So the way I drilled it, it was gonna be like this, but I drilled it over here because I was looking at it from the bottom side. So flipping it back around, the L shape is not gonna be against the wall. That's the gist of it. So I plan to have the short guy go this way where my PC is gonna be, but I think I'll just use the long guy this way and then have the short guy this way. So it worked out, it's okay, but what the fuck was I thinking? Good thing it wasn't a mistake that I can't fix. Yeah, man, you dumb as fuck. And my bedroom is a fucking mess right now. So that means I have to use the drawer as a leg over here on this side of the wall. I'll have to move this like 50-pound thing. We're near the end. Yeah, this is a project I've been marinating on for like 3 weeks now. And also, I decided to take the risk and not have a leg on this side where it connects, hoping that the weight will be distributed by the other desk. Hopefully my hypothesis is correct. Oh shit. Alright, one of the things that I wished it wouldn't happen happened. The wooden pins are going inside the desk where I drilled all the way through. I gotta say, it's actually standing on its own with just 3 legs. Okay, how the fuck do I get that out? Damn it. God damn, god fucking damn it. Hey, don't eat that. What the fuck are you eating? Oh god, it was going a little too well. Alright, knife. And also, one of the other pins is stuck in the other desk. So, got two problems actually. This guy, can I get it out easily? Hey, okay, cats, stop fighting. Stop fighting, please. Please stop fighting. It's okay. Everything's gonna be okay. Okay, got this one out easily too. Okay. Crisis managed. Crisis averted. Ugh, fuck, I just hit my shit. That probably looks really stupid from behind. Come on, Tars. Let's align this shit. Docking. And we're in. Okay. Oh, yeah, that's actually pretty level. So I decided to put the desktop just halfway through the desk, just so that I have enough room in my legs. But there it is. That's the desk. I'm actually surprised it actually worked out. Okay, that wraps it up for the desk itself. I'm gonna put all my setup on it and all the other stuff that I bought for this setup.
Wow. Do you love it?
It's actually very nice.
Yeah?
Okay, good morning. So next day, and I've been thinking all night on how I should set my PC up, because usually I had it on this side, and I've been wondering if I should put it on this side, mainly because this desk has 4 points of support for the legs, and the other one, it's missing 1. So I wonder if it's like more stable to just put this on here. We are on the last leg of finishing this setup, so let's get started. Okay, so the PC setup is done. It's actually worked out pretty well. And also, now I can put my tripod right there and record whatever stuff I want on the desk. So now let's move on to this side of the desk, which is going to be where a shelf would be placed, which I got right here. And additionally, I got this wall-mounted, I don't even know how to call it, you know, you hook stuff onto it. So the plan is I'm gonna put the shelf right here, and then against the wall right here is gonna be where this wall mount is gonna be. So I think it should be able to fit everything. You know that smell that IKEA products have? That like wooden smell, but also kind of like this fresh furniture smell? I really like it. Okay, so what the fuck? This guy is not meant to go horizontal. It's meant to be vertical. That's why this shelf thing that I got doesn't go in, because how the hook is shaped and stuff. It can only go in horizontally, and it can't go in, or it can't go in fucking vertically. I swear to God, in IKEA the display was horizontally. I think I'm just gonna have to do it vertical. And I might just do it in this back corner here. Okay, so that pretty much is the gist of the idea I had. I was gonna have these little hook things be like a holder for tripods. So like the one I'm using right now, this spare one I have, and these two little shelves. I decided to just put whatever I want for my gear and stuff. So my little baby tripod, the lavalier mic, my camcorder, everything fits. So honestly, that pretty much wraps up everything that I wanted for the desk. Let me clean up a little bit and show you the final result. Okay, so that wraps up the setup. I really don't have much decoration material to like fill the shelf here and up there either. So with time, I will accumulate. But yeah, I'm pretty proud on how it turned out. It looks pretty nice. It definitely is more spacious, which is something I was kind of not very happy with my old desk. So my PC setup looks pretty much the same as it was. And now I got plenty more space on the other table. So, and of course, the cats are chilling right there. They're very cute. But yeah, that pretty much is it for this video. Now before I finish, I did realize that I used to collect One Piece cards and I actually had some packs that I didn't open yet. So gonna do a little pack opening as for the ending. Thanks for watching. So I got a couple packs here. I used to do this thing where I would open like once a day because I wanted to like save it a little bit. So that's what I'm gonna do now. I'm gonna pick one and see if I get $1 million card. Nothing, 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 nothing. I got nothing.